Nadia says, what happens if Amber is proven to have been lying on the stand? And what happens to the lawyers if they knew she was lying? Nothing and nothing. So, I mean, it should happen, but the reality is that nothing will happen. Kafin, truth, love that you speak it. Thank you. Shell Hannah says, what happens when the lawyer lies in closing? They sound like lies by Elaine to me. Well, sometimes they object. Sometimes they're told, okay, stop objecting and just rebut it. When you go to rebuttal, you can rebut it. And sometimes if it's terrible lies, it can be sanctioned. But those are very, 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 very rare circumstances. C minor up 6-7. This trial taught me no consequences for perjury. Unfortunately, it's really true. Unless you're like in front of Congress, it's really almost never any consequences for perjury. You got to literally be in front of Congress for them to like think about charging for perjury.
And then the best part is they elicited testimony from Waldman that because he asked him, isn't it true that you told some publication that the LA County Police Office had a perjury investigation into Amber Heard? And he said, yes. And he's like, and isn't it true that you didn't retract it when you found out that that wasn't true? And he says, well, that's not really what happened. What happened was I took these binders of perjurious statements of Amber Heard with the evidence of the perjury to the Los Angeles Police Department. And they told me not that they had ended the investigation, but rather that the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department was handling the investigation of perjury. And that was the last I heard of it. So now you've just elicited testimony that Amber Heard was investigated for perjury, and it's apparently still open.
Yeah, was not dismissed on the merits.
Yeah, and that this guy has binders of evidence that she had lied. That was good. Pretty good roast. Liam H. As an English lawyer, Amber should avoid the UK. She lied in her statement about the donations, up to 7 years in the clink for that. That's why they were pressing her on it yesterday, probably. If they could get a headline that Amber Heard perjured herself in English court and was being investigated for it, it wouldn't help them in trial, but it helped Johnny a whole shitload on the PR front.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how they do it in the UK, but here in America, perjury is almost never pursued. I mean, people are lying in court all the time.
There is a perjury charge on her in Australia right now, but yeah, you're talking about different systems. Cause here in the
it's
US,
a different dynamic.
Yeah.
Import form, and you're bringing in what's effectively contraband. It's not hard for them to prove perjury.
Right. In the US, again, one of the things I focus on when people ask about perjury in the States, it's a crime which requires a proof of some sort of criminal intent. And so getting something wrong on the stand, misremembering something, even misrepresenting something, if you can't prove that the intent was for a specific gain, you're going to have a real trouble making that case. And it's you're going to have trouble getting to probable cause, and you're going to have a whole lot of trouble getting to beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you have trouble getting to probable cause, but you're charging everybody for supposed perjury all the time, government's going to look really stupid and petty, and people are just not going to open up in court anymore. They're going to be unwilling. If I go to court, I'm going to be prosecuted. I don't remember shit ever. I don't remember anything. I don't remember my name. You don't even have the right guy.